Hello, it is Madam Ab from Edukea Institute. Today we are going to learn about English language and topic known as using opportunities. In this topic, you will act out a dialogue, then beside it you will tell two truths and one lie about a fisherman. After that, we will read the story titled Jongo, the successful fisherman, and then to answer the question on eating. After that, you will practice using the vocabulary items in the story in different situations. After that, we are going to read and act out the following dialogue then to answer the question. The dialogue is between Kamisa and Yusufu. Kamisa started. Good morning, Yusufu. Good morning, Kamisa. How are you? Kamisa. I'm fine, thank you. And you? Yusufu. I'm fine too. Kamisa. I would like to buy some milk. Yusufu. Sorry, my cow produced little milk. Kamisa. But cows of this type produce plenty of milk. Yusufu. Of course, yes, but mine produces little milk just for family use. Kamisa. You must be joking, Kamisa. Yusufu. I'm not joking, it is very true. Kamisa. You needed to see a livestock officer to help you to find out why your cow produced little milk. This will help you to get more milk. Yusufu. Sure, you have given me the advice at the right time. I have been wondering what to do to increase the milk production. I need enough milk for family use and for sale. Kamisa. You are right. Besides getting necessary food nutrients from milk, you can get some income for the family. Yusuf. Actually, that is the purpose of animal keeping. Kamisa. Definitely enjoyed your day. Yusufu. So the same to you. Kamisa. After that should be to answer the following question. Question number 1 is why does Yusuf keep a cow? Should be to give the reason on why Yusuf keep a cow. Second question is how much milk does his cow produce? Another question is what advice was given to Yusuf so that he could get more milk? And the question number 4 is what benefits to people get from milk? And this question should be to mention those benefits or some benefits to people to get from milk. After that, we are going to read the story and then to answer the question 34. The story is about Jongo, the successful man. Jongo lives in a Mapatano village. He had lived alone for a long time. He was afraid of raising a family because he was poor. His poverty was a product of his laziness and lack of saving. Jongo rarely worked and only for the day's needs. When he earned even little money for the day, he would stop working and walk home happy. Almost everyone in this village despised him. They neither liked nor respected him. One day he paid a visit to his maternal uncle, Mr. Nyao, who lived in the next street in the same village. They talked about several issues, including marriage, because Jongo was then 35 years old. Jongo blames his nosy behavior of primary school as the main cause for the hard life he was living. His uncle advised him that blaming himself would not help him to live happy. He said, blaming yourself for being nasty will not will not do any good to you. Remember that there is always a second chance in life. Looking confused, Jongo asked, what should I do to have a second chance, uncle? His uncle sighed and said, let me tell you my life history. I was not a nursery pupil as you said you were. I was one of the bright pupils in my class. Passed the standard 7 final examination. However, my father refused to take me to secondary education, claiming that his head of cattle would get less and less. I cried bitterly, but it was of no help. I had nothing to do other than become a farming headman. I thought seriously about my future life, and later I decided to become a fisherman. At first the work was very difficult, but endurance was the only weapon I had. I had to save my little earning for my future. After some years had passed, I started to enjoy the fruits of my endurance and hard working. The job has enabled me to build a big and beautiful house. I have been able to support my family, including taking my children to expensive schools. In fact, I have done much more through this job. Therefore, I would advise you to join me in this job. The job may help you to get yourself out of poverty. You are still young. You can just do better than me. Jongo accepted the offer, and on the following days he joined his uncle in the fishing activities. Mr. Nyao and Jongo were very lucky on that day. They got plenty of fish, big and small. They took some fish for food and they sold the rest. Jongo was very happy that they earned a good sum of money. Mr. Nyao advised him to spend a small amount of money so that they could save the remaining amount. They continued to work together for the several months. One day while on my home, Mr. Nyao advised Jongo to use his savings to buy fishing nets for his own and canoes so that he could be independent fisherman. He advised him to be patient. He said the path to success is always narrow and difficult to take. However, you can successfully take it only if you are hard working and patient. Don't fool yourself as you can be a successful person overnight. Feeling sick, Jongo vowed to liberate himself from poverty by working hard and spending his earnings wisely. After hardly a year, Jongo had built his own house and had saved enough money for marriage. He got engaged to Mary and they got millions. He became wealthy through the help of his 4 villagers. Later, his age forced him to receive from fishing. The villagers in one voice agreed to make him a status in appreciation for his good deeds. He is now living a happy life. He spent much for his time playing with his grandchildren. After that, we are going to start the following question. Question number 1 is, why did not Jongo continue with his study to secondary education? In this question, you should be to write the reason, which is why Jongo did not continue with his study to secondary education. And the another question is, what does the statement endurance was the only weapon I had mean? In this question should be to write the meaning of this statement said, endurance was the only weapon I had. After there, another question is, what is it and why to think that success can be achieved overnight? Thanks for listening me. Welcome to another lesson.